Hi, this is Wes Moore, the husband of Carolyn McMahan, and this is a quick video of my research of the McMahan family. We're going to start with McMahan name and then peel off into some of the spouses' maiden names as far as we can take it. So, Earl Douglas Jr., whose father was Earl Douglas Sr., whose father was Leonard McMahan, who is from Lincoln, Missouri, Clark City, died in St. Louis, Missouri. And his dad was William McMahan, same death in Lincoln County. And then we go to William McMahan as well, also from Missouri. Hugh the spelling of the last name changes here. And this fella, born in 1778, is from County Down, Ballymacrett, Ireland, and died in Sullivan County in Pennsylvania. And his father was Francis from Belfast, Ireland. And that's as far as I could take that, back to 1749. Not too bad, but his wife was from Belfast as well and died in Pennsylvania. That's William, that is. So we could peel off into the Lankford name. And we have Henry Lankford, who is from South Carolina, died in Missouri. His father is from Granville, North Carolina, died in Missouri. His mother was from Greenville, South Carolina, and died in Missouri, which is kind of interesting. And then the spouse of Henry Lankford was Dottie from Missouri. William Dottie from Greene, Tennessee, who died in Pennsylvania. And the wife was from Rutherford County, North Carolina. It's potentially a mistake, but who knows? But Yamhill, Oregon is where she died, which is a little unusual. And then we come off of Leonidas McMahon's wife's Turnbull. Go look at that. This Turnbull's from Tennessee. George Washington Turnbull died in Missouri. Wife Sarah Jane Smith, born in Missouri, died in Missouri. Her dad was Andrew from Kentucky, died in Illinois. His father was from Pennsylvania, died in Kentucky. And then her Sarah Jane Smith's mother, Elizabeth Betsy Riggs, was from Kentucky, died in Illinois. His father was from New Jersey, died in Missouri. Mother, Nancy Lee, Wilkes County, North Carolina, died in Missouri. Okay, so that's as far as I could take that one. Then Merlin Kent, his father is from Louisiana, died in Houston. Mary Elizabeth Griffin from Mississippi, died in Louisiana. And Smith's father was Giles William from Louisiana, died in New Orleans. Mother Tabitha Warner, Louisiana, died in Louisiana. Giles Kent's family continues on to Georgia born, died in Louisiana. North Carolina, died in Louisiana. That was his father, John Bailey. And mother Ann Booker Smith, born in Georgia, died in Louisiana. Smith Anderson's wife was a Sims, Louisiana. Joseph Sims, Blount County, Tennessee, died in Louisiana. Pretty interesting. Wife was Sarah Alexander, Louisiana. And Tabitha Warner. Let's see if what we have here. We have Zenith Clark Rhodes was her mother, Covington, died in Louisiana. Okay, and now we are on to the Abercrombie side. So John's father was James, born in Macon County, Alabama, Cross Keys, Alabama, died in Houston. Wife was Evelina Wood. I need to change that. It should be just the maiden name. Was also born in Montgomery County, Texas. Died in Houston. James's father was Milo B. Sr., born in Hancock, Georgia. Died in Montgomery, Alabama. His wife was Sarah Lee Hayden, spelled two different ways, from Rowan County, North Carolina. Died in Cross Keys, Alabama. And then we expand off of that. And we have Leonard Abercrombie, was Milo's father, from Orange County, North Carolina, died in Montgomery. Major Charles Abercrombie was first captain of Hillsborough District, North Carolina in 1781, was major of the 3rd North Carolina Regiment, was chosen a presidential elector in vote. I don't really know quite what that is meaning. Is that meaning was he a presidential candidate, or anyway, somebody's going to have to help me out with that one. Born in Virginia and died in Hancock County, Georgia, Sparta, Georgia. His father was Sir Robert Abercrombie, spelled differently, a 3rd Baronet of Birkenbog, Scotland, Justice of the Peace in Orange County, North Carolina. So he was born in Birkenbog, Scotland, or actually Banff. That should not be Banffshire, it's just Banff. And died in Hillsborough, Orange, North Carolina. And his father was also a Sir James Abercrombie of Birkenbog, Baronet of Birkenbog, Fordland. So he was born in Banff and died in Belfief, Scotland, which both of these are, Banff is the most northern tip of Scotland, and Fife is another oceanside town that I think would be worth checking out. That's as far as we can take it there. Let's see if we got anything. Yep, Mary Gordon, this Abercrombie's mother was Catherine Menzies from Banff, and she died in Aberdeenshire in 1719. So we've taken that lineage all the way back to 1637, which is pretty cool. And there's a potential mother there for Catherine. I haven't even looked into that one yet. But we'll check out this. So Major C. Abercrombie's wife was a Booth. I need to edit that. So the way that this ancestry is supposed to work is you're supposed to just record the maiden name for the female. She was born in Mecklenburg County, North Carolina, died in Sparta, Georgia. And I do not have anything beyond her. So Leonard Abercrombie's wife was a Comer, Sarah Sally Comer, born in Greene County, Georgia, died in Marion County, Alabama. Her father, John Anderson, was from Virginia, Halifax County, died in Jones County, Georgia. His mother was Elizabeth Moss from Kent, Virginia, died in, wow, Germany, 1796. Maasbach, Neckar, Odenwald, Kleist, Baden-Württemberg, Germany. Okay, say that one a few times. There's a potential mother. Nancy Ann Buford from North Carolina, died in Jones, Georgia. Okay, that's as far as I was able to take that one. Milo's wife was Sarah Lee Hayden. Check what we got here. We just have a little bit. Robert was from Rowan, North Carolina, died in Louisiana. Interesting. And then James Abercrombie's wife was Evelina Wood. Her father was William Barnes Wood from Montgomery, died in Montgomery, Texas, Montgomery County. So let's go to the Wood family. So his father was Green P. Wood from Washington County, Georgia, died in Montgomery County, Texas. Father was Solomon Wood from England, died in Georgia. Wife of Solomon was Elizabeth Eason from Bertie, North Carolina, died in Alabama. Wife of Green P. Wood is Evelina Barnes, born in Sparta, Georgia, died in Texas. Evelina's father, William, is from North Carolina. His father was Lewis, born in North Carolina, died in Georgia. And his father was from Edgecombe, North Carolina, died in Dublin, North Carolina. Let's see if we got anything beyond him. Just potential. Let's just see. I'll just show you how this works. So this is going back to Virginia, Isle White, Virginia. Interesting. So I do a little verification here, making sure that Lewis is on the list of children. So looks like we got this could be a potential error. I don't see Lewis in the list, so I would not accept that one as a potential. And this is interesting, if it's accurate, that William Barnes married an Abercrombie who became a Barnes and then later became an Abercrombie again when Evelina married James. Okay, so on this side, this should be, I need to fix Miss Leela's. Just leave the maiden name on there. That's all we do. So from Breaux Bridge, Louisiana, died in Houston, 2003. Where are we? Get back to Leela. Okay. So her father was Joseph Taylor. This is a lot of people were pretty loose with the spellings of their name. I've seen this name as Taylor Joseph Taylor, and Taylor has an OR most of the time. So anyway, Pineville, born in Louisiana, died in Louisiana. His father was also Joseph Taylor, different spelling. It was in there both ways. Louisiana, died in Thibodaux, Louisiana, 1927. So we continue on. And we now have Jean-Baptiste Lejeune as the father of Joseph Taylor. Baton Rouge, died in Thibodeau. Servan Lejeune was from Saint Servan. Oh, that's wild. I didn't even notice that. Probably, who knows? I guess named after the town, but this is very near a town called Mount Saint Michel, which is an island city, and I believe it's also very near Bergen, Normandy. So this is the English word for this is Brittany. So from the coast, the west coast of France, and died in Thibodeau. So this is when they came to the U.S. in late 1700s, early 1800s. Look at this, his wife, see if they married before they came. She was also born in Saint Servan, so they must have married before they came over together. Genevieve. And Servan's father is Eustache Lejeune. Now, I thought this was really unusual. So a lot of these people in the Lejeune family were first living in Nova Scotia. They moved there to France, and then they moved there from Louisiana, which kind of wild. Let's just see who Eustache's potential father is. Also from Nova Scotia, then died in Châteauneuf-Île-et-Vilaine in Brittany, France. So I'm going to accept that one because that one looks probably accurate. And then Eustache's wife is Marie-Therese Garrett, who was born in Nova Scotia and died in Saint Servan. Her father was Ignace Garrett from New Brunswick, Canada, died in Rennes, which is also in Brittany. And let's see if we got anything beyond that. Nope. And then his wife was Cecile Henry, Nova Scotia, Saint Suliac. And do we have anything beyond that? No, we just have potential. I'm not going to waste your time right now, but Antoine Pitvola was the highest heir from back in 1706 from Nova Scotia, died in Saint Servan. So a whole bunch of relatives did that same move. So at least two, if not three different generations. Yeah, this one just moved. So just this generation and this generation did that. Okay, so Joseph Taylor's wife was Charlotte Elvire Walker, who his father was Joseph Taylor Theodule Walker from Louisiana, died in Louisiana. His dad was also the same name, Maryland, Louisiana. Father was Matillion Walker, born in Maryland, don't know where he passed. Wife was Nancy Keyes. Wife of Joseph T. Walker is Eloise Emily Sevin, Baton Rouge, and died in La Fourche, Louisiana. Father was Francois Nemerino Sevin from Saint Malo, which is basically the same area as those other people were from. So this is kind of interesting. They all made that similar move from Brittany to Louisiana. And the wife, same deal. Saint Servan to Thibodeau. Dad from I thought this was kind of cool. From Bourgogne, Charles Auguste Sevin. And his wife, Marie Dugas, from Brittany, died in Thibodeau. Anything anything beyond that. We have a mother, Christine Berger. Don't have anything beyond that. Marie Dugas. Yes, we have more. Michael Dugas from Nova Scotia, died in Quebec. That person did not make the move. Marguerite Bourg from Nova Scotia, died in Nova Scotia. Interesting. Okay. The wife of Francois Seven is Jean, went by Anne Marie dit Galant Hoc from Saint-Servain, died in Thibodaux. Ms. Hock's mother was a Boudreau from Nova Scotia, died in Louisiana. Could have gone to France in the middle of there too. Her father had a different last name spelling. It's from Nova Scotia as well. Wow, died at sea during crossing from Acadia to France. Wow. I didn't see that one earlier. So this is Joseph T. Walker's wife was Georgiana Breaux. So I've seen this was spelled two different ways, B-R-E-A-U-X, but most of the spellings were B-R-O-U. She was Louisiana. Father, Honor Nicolas Breaux from New Orleans, died in La Fourche. Mother, from St. John the Baptist Parish, died in Thibodaux, La Fourche. Honor's mother was Marie Euphrosyne Albert from New Orleans, and his wife was Marie Eleanor Folse. I believe I already went over that one. Whose father was Jean Antoine Folse, wife Marie Eve Lesh. St. John's Parish, whose mother was Marie Maglit Pelou, Louisiana. And I believe we have an extension of that family. Oh goodness, we do. We are in the 1700s here. The Pyrenees. Ooh, cool. So Sultan Midi, Pyrenees, France, and died in Louisiana. Wife, where are we? This person died in Saint-Flour-sur-Cher, France. Okay, so this is obviously not right. This person's not living. And this person's not living. His wife, though, was Claudine Bergeron from Morlaix, France. Interesting. And let's see what else we got. Is that it? No, it's not. Sorry about that. Still got a little more to listen to. So, Rita Morvant-Lejeune's father was Albert Morvant, whose father, let me tell you where he was from. Thibodaux, East Baton Rouge. Father, Emile Ulysses Morvant, died in Thibodaux. Father, from Assumption, Louisiana, died in Thibodaux. Potential father, go ahead and look at that. Same kind of deal. Wow. See, I think this is where a lot of people end up kind of messing things up. But there is the descendant that we're tracking. So it's potentially got some correct information in there. Anyway. And then Evarist's wife was Daphne Adam Platonville, died in Thibodaux. So Emile's wife was a Weber from Thibodaux, died in Thibodaux. Jean-Pierre Weber, St. John, Louisiana, died in Thibodaux. His wife was not a Weber, but a Deslot. And okay, so there we have off of the more advanced side. So I don't have much off of this one. So Rita's mother was Myrtilia Mir, from what I can tell. It's possible, though, that the spelling is M-I-R-E. And even the first name may be something different. So I was kind of at a little bit of a dead end there, because if you look here, the suggested father is this spelling, totally different. Jean-Baptiste Simeon Meyer. So I kind of got a little sideways on that one. But we do, and we don't have a spelling of a Myrtilia in their children's list. We have a Matilda and a Myrthil. So I would have to leave it up to one of the McMahons to make a decision whether or not to add that. But that's pretty much it for the lineage and where they were from. There's a lot more, though, I can show you. I'll try to, yeah. So there's some media that I pulled down. This is obviously a family picture of the Weber family. It was added, wow, January of this year, this picture. So I'll see if I can blow this up. No, I cannot, but may see some resemblance there. Don't know. Let's back it up. This is from Felice Bro's family, a family crest. That's just the Louisiana flag. Descendant of Alfred the Great. Who is that? Who's the descendant of Alfred the Great? We need to find this out. William Barnes. Interesting. Might want to do some research on Alfred the Great. I don't really know who he is. It's look kind of cool. Oh, this is really neat. So your relative Solomon Wood has a fort with a plaque that you can go and see in Bartow, Georgia. And that's the GPS coordinates if you want to look at that. But it's kind of cool. So it's on US 319, it says. Solomon Wood plaque. There's another plaque. Soldiers in Georgia. General Solomon Wood. Sorry. Let's see what we got here, if anything. Yeah, the leader of the first European settlers in charge of Georgia served in America. A leader in the repeal of the infamous Yazoo Fraud Act, which is attempted selling here in the United States. So there's a little bit on that. Here's something about, forget what it said. It's something about, oh yes, dying of blood poisoning. Yeah, so he fell from a wagon, broke his leg, and caused blood poisoning, which caused his death. We got here more. Anna McMahon, St. Bastille death. Oh, here's a cool headstone of Hugh McMahon. It's at St. Basil's Cemetery, which I'm not sure where that is. Ooh, that was a cool picture of a church. St. Luke's Church in Chelsea. Lady Catherine Gordon. I got to figure out who this is. From Catherine Isabella Menzies, Lady. Lady Catherine Gordon. Looks kind of special. And That church is cool. Here's the Abercrombie coat of arms. Really cool. Abercrombie family crest. Really cool. This is really cool. So this is the it's still there, Birkenbog House in Banff, Scotland. You can see it. It's circa 1590 and it's still standing. There's the Abercrombie of Tullibody crest. Oh my gosh, there are 80 images. Goodness gracious. There's Charles Abercrombie's gravestone. His house, which is still stands. He built it. It's on Raven Street. Maybe the oldest remaining in Hancock County. This is the Nova Scotia stuff. Genevieve Richard, Lejeune tomb, marble marker of Lejeune tomb, Nancy Anderson Hall, and the cemetery in Missouri. Goodness gracious. More McMahan coat of arms and family crest. The headstone of Marianne Higginbottom McMahan. Gone but not forgotten. Elizabeth Eason Wood. This is, you can't see that. Milo, that's a picture of Milo. William Woods, Lejeune tomb. Wedding announcement. Death notice. Wedding announcement. Grave for Taylor. Lejeune. I've got there's one more page. Almost done. James Buford Abercrombie's tombstone. Lee Notice's tombstone. And that's it. So thank you for bearing with me, and I will talk to you later.